Hey, y'all. We're going to get us a reading for the sign of Leo. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So, I am going to cut the deck, and then we're going to get the main energy out on the table for the sign of a Leo. Main energy for the sign of a Leo. Okay. Okay. First card out, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Next card, we have the Seven of Wands in the upright. We have the Tower in the reverse. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Off top, somebody had a sudden awareness of some type of hasty movements that somebody did. Somebody was acting in manners where they really didn't care about the consequences. They just, somebody was really like stuck in their mind, and they had convinced themselves that whatever it was, that they was doing was okay, but they were very confused, like very indecisive. Like somebody's mental is all over the place because everything is falling down for them. This person feels as if their world is crumbling around them. Like they're having an inverted tower, chaos, upheaval because of some type of sudden awareness. Like things just changed all of a sudden, and this person feels isolated as if they're going through this by themselves because they have a lot of people around them maybe talking about this, or it's a lot of different people that have a lot of different things to say about this. Like somebody is trying to cut out the negative talk that's going on in their mind, like the negative chatter, and they're more so fighting, like they're being very defensive against some type of actions being taken toward them. It's like somebody was caught off guard by the way that all of this turned out, or the way that all of this is going on, and they're more so fighting for their survival or fighting for their position, to maintain their position in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know why I was felt to read the cards, backwards, but that's basically what I just did. Went backward and then went back forward again. But we gonna get to the bottom of this, because bottom of the deck, you got the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and we already know the Knight of Cups is somebody that's smooth, this a smooth talker. Like they try to convince people to do different things, and they try to make some type of offer or something like that within some group. Everything is in the reverse. This group is even in the reverse because there's some type of conflict or chaos going on amongst this group because of some type of missed opportunity that happened because of this Magician in the upright and how they were operating and different things that they believe. So we're going to get into this though, Leo. So what's this Eight of Swords in the reverse for Leo? What's this at? Oh. The Lovers in the upright. This Eight of Swords is his Lovers in the upright. So somebody is trying to stop the negative chatter that's going on in their mind about them in this situation with some type of partnership, some type of union. What is this Lovers? What about these Lovers? The work that has been being done. Somebody is a master at something, or somebody tried to do something over and over again to the point where they got really good at it. Maybe somebody was like a smooth talker again, and they were able to smooth talk a lot of people, and they smooth talk themselves into a tower. What's this Eight of Pentacles? What was they mastering? High Priestess. So somebody was trying to master a High Priestess. Somebody was trying to master this may have been a water sign, but it was somebody who was very intuitive, somebody who was very balanced, somebody with sacred knowledge, somebody who was very fruitful. What were they trying to master this High Priestess about? Like, I don't even know how to word that. What were they trying to do with this High Priestess? So, okay. I ain't gonna take them, but I'm gonna read them. So they were trying to make this High Priestess make a decision, like a foggy decision, a clouded mind decision about a King of Cups. With this Three of Swords in a reverse. So it was like moving on. They was trying to make this High Priestess make a decision, a quick, hasty decision about this King of Cups after they had moving on from a situation, after they had forgiven the situation already. Somebody more so tried to tie this High Priestess into them. Why? Who was this High Priestess? Well, you got the nine of Swords. So this High Priestess is somebody that keeps somebody up at night. This High Priestess is somebody that stays on somebody's mind. This High Priestess is somebody who has built up a wall between them and this other individual. This may be you, Leo. You may be this High Priestess. Just because it's a water sign does not mean, you know, that you could not be in your water energy. So this person is really suffering from you separating yourself from this person. This person is suffering from anxiety, like they may have some type of depression going on. It's like the different things that this person has done to you is playing over and over again in their mind. And it's keeping them up at night, you know, to the point, again, like I said, they're trying to stop the negative self-talk about this relationship and the work that was put in on this High Priestess. What is this Seven of Wands? It's a Three of Wands. So it was some type of plan that somebody had. Some type of plan. What were they planning? What were they planning for Leo? What were they planning for Leo? To put somebody in some type of financial loss, to make somebody have to recover from some type of financial loss or some type of stability. It's like they wanted somebody to feel as if they were out in the cold and to feel like they had to constantly fight for their survival. Like, you know, always feel like they have to recover. I'm not going to take all of them. That's a lot of cards, but that's definitely the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in the upright and the Three of Cups in the reverse. Somebody is really in their mind about the overindulging that they did. They had a lot of third parties. They had a lot of things going on outside of this lover's partnership. This person, somebody was doing a lot of cheating. They was doing a whole lot of mixing and mingling of their energy, you know. And again, that's what's playing on this person's mind. All of the different things that they have done. What is this Five of Pentacles in the reverse for Leo? Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So some type of stability again. This is somebody who they wanted somebody to be codependent. Somebody wanted another person to be codependent on them, to feel like the seeds that they have sown weren't prosperous, to feel like they couldn't make things grow, to feel like they were stuck, to feel like, you know, they needed to be taken care of. Like somebody didn't like somebody else's stability. What's this Nine of Cups in the reverse? What's the Nine of Cups in the reverse? The Knight of Cups, again. Somebody tried to convince somebody of something. They tried to convince them that they hadn't made the right decisions. Somebody was doing a lot of playing on another person's mind. So what's this Tower card in the reverse? Goodness. Somebody was doing a lot of playing on somebody's mind. And I will take these. The Hangman in the reverse. Somebody is completely stuck in their mind Again, there's a lot of confusion going on. There's a lot of back and forth, and this person does not know who is speaking to them in their mind. They can't separate the voices from their own voice, somebody else's voice, or whatever voice, you know, because they were choosing to move dirty in the situation. This Seven of Swords, where they felt like they had gotten away with something. This person was being very tricky with their behavior. They didn't even realize that they was leaving things behind. They weren't paying attention to what was going on in front of them because they thought that they had gotten away with this BS so good. Like, they didn't pay attention. They didn't think that somebody would Six of Swords them. Somebody would say, okay, I'm going to move on. This was a betrayal. This was some type of betrayal that somebody did. Some type of trickery. Somebody was shape-shifting. They were not who they said that they were. And this person was doing a whole lot of gossiping, a whole lot of talking. I feel like about this partnership or they partner. What is this Six of Swords for Leo? Judgment. Somebody moving on is judgment. Somebody moving on is setting this situation back on the proper track. Like, you moving on is what put this person in this tower, because this person would have tried to run this game forever. This person would have tried to do this over and over again had you not moved on, Leo. But you moving on made this person actually have to face everything that they have done. Everything that they have done. Judgment was called. I feel like you hold some type of high energy where this person couldn't even get their karma because you was too close to them. But as soon as you got away from them, boy, that thing started getting tagged. What's this Knight of Swords in the reverse? What does Knight of Swords do? Nine of Cups. Somebody didn't care about nothing. This person did not care about anything as long as they were able to get some type of self-gratifying achievements to them. As long as they felt accomplished. As long as they felt like they needed to do. I feel like somebody left a trail of broken hearts. What's this Nine of Cups in the upright? Four of Wands. So some type of homecoming, some type of celebration. Some type of party or something. Again, somebody was happy. They was celebrating. They was cool as long as they felt satisfied, as long as they felt that they were where they needed to be, or, you know, however it goes in the inside. This person was very arrogant, like very, they did not care about this partnership. I kid you not, they did not care. That's a lot of cards. I don't want to take them because it's too many. I'm going to take them because I just seen that Three of Cups again. You got the Three of Cups in the reverse. This wanted to come out so bad. Somebody was celebrating. They did a whole lot of overindulging with other people. Somebody was out here sowing their seeds. They was out here being very, very fruitful with other people. They was even gossiping. Doing a whole lot of talking. A whole lot of pillow talking. They was doing everything but being balanced. They ain't had no faith in this situation. This person wasn't pouring into this situation. None. It was not balanced. They did not care. They didn't care about keeping their temper. They didn't care about things being even. This was a person who would fly off the handle easily. I kid you not. And somebody came to some type of sudden awareness when they was by themselves. When they secluded themselves, when they got them emotions in check, that Four of Cups and that Four of Swords, I'm sorry. Got their 8 popping, got their figure 8 going. So somebody checked their emotions, came to that sudden emotional awareness. Somebody checked their thoughts, came to them, got them thoughts together, and realized that no matter what was being said or done around them, that they were still protected. They was able to move however it was that they needed to move. They were absolutely safe and protected. Just safely kept, put away. What's this Four of Swords for Leo? What's this Four of Swords for Leo? First, you got the Six of Wands. which means that somebody was in their ego and somebody wanted a whole lot of public recognition. So this person is going to fall in public. This person had a lot of support of other people. It was other people that knew of these actions that was being taken, and they thought that it was cool. Everybody thought it was cool. But now they don't think it's cool no more. Now this person ain't got as much backing as they thought they had, as much backing as it seemed like they had. We booed him off the stage by popular opinion. It ain't no popular opinion. You're getting discredited. Like, yeah, with the star card and the upright, because somebody decided to pour into themselves. Somebody had faith where another person didn't. And they balanced themselves out. What's this star card in the upright? They balance themselves out. And when they balance themselves out, they put themselves in that Ten of Cups energy. Somebody will have that wish fulfillment. They will have that happy life. They will have that happy home. They will have those children. They will have that abundance of joy, like some type of emotional fulfillment, and all be all. Because they can't go nowhere but to the top. After all them betrayals, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. All them sleepless nights that somebody had. All of the playing on somebody else's mind that somebody did. Or that playing on your mind that they did. When that judgment was called, it's only up from here, baby. Yeah. Forward movement. Man, with somebody that's going to have some type of balance. Equal give and take. You got the 6 of Pentacles with the Chariot in the upright. With the 9 turning down dirty up. Man, stop playing with me, Leo. You already know what it is. We moving right on along. We ain't accepting no dirty offers. And we ain't doing all this playing with nobody that's into all these games. Because we already know what we going for. So, all right, Leo, that was your reading. See you later.